So today we are going to put the Amerillis into dormancy. I brought him out here so we didn't make so much of a mess. You can see he's kind of droopy and ready for winter. So we're gonna take him out of his soil, cut off his leaves, and stick him in a handy dandy little paper bag and put him in the refrigerator for 2 months. 8 weeks, either way you want to count it. So let's see if I can set you up somewhere and you can watch. That might be good. So like I said, first we're going to cut off his leaves. It's not going to hurt him any. It's winter time, so he doesn't need his leaves. Stick those over there. Here's our paper bag. This is the stick that shows you how big he is. He, she, we don't really have a name for her, just Amerillis. And she is actually a white Amerillis. So let's take out the stakes. Throw that right there, not losing our paper bag in the midst of it. And now we're gonna scoot you over here so you can see a little bit better. And I'm gonna tip it to the side so some of the dirt comes out. Maybe. Doesn't look like she's coming out very easily. There we go. Alright. And she does have a mesh net on the bottom here. And I did that purely to, come on now, sit up there nicely. Just to make sure that no bugs got into it. You can see all the pretty healthy roots there. Look at them, holy cow. Good roots. So we're going to drop some of this soil in there. That's the whole reason why I took the leaves off first, is so that I can work with this soil and not have the leaves in the way. So we're just going to knock the soil off. Alrighty. Kind of awkward to do this sideways here, but it's working. Alright. Now you'll see as I pull the roots off of it, and I probably shouldn't be handling it by its head here, but I think it'll be alright. It's got plenty of roots, as you see, so I'm not killing it. I'm just telling it to go to sleep for a while so that one, I have more space in the house, and two, because it's been blooming all year. And here in Tennessee, it does need a break. And she doesn't like cold weather, so we're just going to help her go to sleep for a while. And then when it gets closer to spring, I'll repot her and she'll be good to go. Alright, now I'm going to work on getting the screen. You can't really see that. There's screen on here. I'm going to try and pull the screen off of the bottom of the roots, because we can't store it in a paper bag like that. And that way we can drop the soil out of underneath it. There we go. She did really good all summer long, so now I just gotta put her to sleep for a while. I did bring her inside after the first frost, well, right before the first frost. So that way I knew she wasn't going to freeze and die on me. I'm not sure if I call it a he or she. I've called it both ever since I started talking about it. I even talked to Ben and my sister show about putting it to sleep. So, but yeah, I was telling them I was going to put it to sleep for a while, and I called it a he, I called it a she. It doesn't really have a sex, it's just a flower. This is one of the plants that I have that does not feed us, but it does give us joy. So, just loosening up all that lovely dirt so we can get to its roots. I'm going to pull off all the dead roots, which it doesn't look like it has too many dead roots. There we go. And I haven't watered it for a while, so that's why you see all the red roots, because I haven't watered it. It doesn't really need water. Before I put it to sleep, you want it to know that it's got to go to sleep. The red roots are the ones that are starting to get paper thin and dry, because it hasn't been watered, which is what I wanted it to do. To know it's got to go to sleep now. The brown ones are the ones that are dead, but that's okay. It's like I said, it's got to go to sleep for a while. All right. Looks like that's all of the dead roots, the dry roots, and then we're going to lop off a bunch of these roots, even the live ones, because we don't need them while it's going to sleep. It needs to do what I call season. Most other people call it dormancy. It's got to go dormant and go to sleep for a while. And then a couple weeks after I repot it, when it's warm in the spring, then it'll bounce back like it always does. So we're just going to chop off these roots and make it sizable. So that it fits into the paper bag. Doesn't need a lot of roots because, like I said, come spring when I repot it, it'll bounce back and be fine. Here, let's make them a little bit more even here. There we go. Oh, you're sticking out. There we go. That's what's left of the Amerillis now. Now I'm just going to get the paper bag that's now full of dirt. There we go. Stick it in the brown paper bag. And that keeps the moisture off of it and everything. Twist it up. When I go inside, then I will take a Sharpie marker and write the date on it and the label it a white Amerillis, and that way I can keep track of the date and know exactly when 8 weeks is up, and then I will pull it out, repot it, and let it grow for the spring. It's the almost the end of November, a couple of days before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is on the 28th this year. So closer to the end of January, then I'll stick it in a pot and let it grow. Okay, so today I realized is November 26th. So that's what the date is. I just put the date on the paper bag and stuck it in the refrigerator. We'll wait 6 or 8 weeks, and then I will go ahead and pull it out and repot it to wake it up. So hopefully that was helpful for anybody who's trying to repot or put an Amerillis to sleep. And now I have to weed whack the weeds out of the yard and get ready to finish cooking some more food and get ready for Thanksgiving. So thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe for all the other fun things that we still have left to do. Remember, you are someone, you do matter. Thank you for watching my channel. I love you, and we will see you on the next video. Until then, ciao now.